So at the Game Developers Conference in 2016, after Microsoft was done with their part of the conference, they have an after party. When all the festivities was pretty much done. So there's celebrating going on, and they decided to bring out some girls dressed in sexy schoolgirl outfits. And people have an issue with this. Notably, social justice warriors have an issue with this. FEMA-ISIS members have an issue with this. Gee, you think? They're going to have an issue with everything, okay? These people, and I use that term very loosely, look for anything that's wrong or try to find something wrong with things that they don't like, period. Remember, most of these people that are trying to find something wrong within the subject are not interested in what that subject is in the first place. This was a video game conference. Now, look, it's funny how people will try to make the excuse, it wasn't the time or the place for that. Listen, this was an after party. The key word there is party. And for one, these were basically cheerleaders. No more, no less. Oh, wait, we do have things that have this type of stuff. It's called sports. Sports has had it for, I don't know, generations now. And I dare you to try to take issue with that. Who's to say that they didn't try to hire men for this as well? To have them, you know, with shirts off and with 6 or 8 packs and dancing and shit. And maybe those men said no. And maybe the reason why they said no is because it's going to be 95% males there. And I just don't feel like doing that. It's funny how something like this comes up and everything else just gets thrown out the window. As far as gaming, they totally focused on beautiful women dancing. And basically it was because of how they were dressed and how they looked, how attractive they were. Because let's say that women that were less attractive and they were fully clothed came out and they danced. They wouldn't have said it. Social justice warriors would have left it alone. Because one of the things that social justice warriors and the FEMA-ISIS have a problem with are attractive women. Period. The funniest thing about this is these women, it's not like they were forced to do this. They were responsible adults. They took a job, they took money, and they enjoyed themselves while they were doing it. I don't see any problem with that. This is not against the law. These women are of age. So what's the issue here? It's not like they were getting butt-ass naked. It's not like they were having sex on the stages. It's not like it wasn't even the fact that they even got groped on or anything like that. Okay? This was just an after party that showcased some dancers and people taking issue with it because they don't like it, because they're not attracted to it, and mainly because straight men are attracted to it. And that is their basic problem. No more, no less. No matter what they say, no matter what they tell you, that's their biggest issue with it. This is not sexism. It's not. It just isn't. This was a party where there were dancers. People were attracted to these dancers. The ones who were attracted to these dancers were men. And that's where they take an issue with this. Now you got most people from Microsoft apologizing, including Phil Spencer. And it's like, okay, wait. So you're going to lay down. You're going to apologize for stuff like this instead of standing your ground and saying, look, this was a party. And people enjoyed themselves. There was no violence. There was no one that got out of hand. Nobody died. None of that happened. Everything was under control. Everybody was a responsible adult. Everybody had a good time. It was a good conference, and that's it. And that just would have been the end of it. And if you would have came forward like that, then everybody would be like, oh, okay, wow, yeah, that's cool. You actually stuck up. You had balls. You didn't lay down. You didn't puss out. But that didn't happen. You laid down for this. So guess what? Now they're going to unleash all types of ammunition against you, since they know that you will bend and break when something like this happens. Or you're going to just say, fuck it, no more beautiful women. It's not going to stop there. You know that, right? No more beautiful women for your games. So guess what? You're going to start censoring your shit sooner or later, because you're going to puss out on that too. Then what? You're not going to satisfy the gamers that buy your stuff. You're going to satisfy the people that are not interested in gaming, are not interested in those games, are not interested in your stuff. You're going to bend and break for those people. Seriously? No. Shouldn't be going down like this. It just shouldn't. Again, responsible adults having fun. Social justice warriors and FEMA ISIS members were totally against it. And that is what this is all about. And it's fucked up that things have come to this. How anyone can just send out a tweet or say anything and be like, that offended me, oh my God. And next thing you know, oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. When nothing was done that was wrong, nothing was wrong. Nothing was done wrong in the first place. It's funny how every time that this is the other way around, there's no mention of it. You get silence. That's what you get from social justice warriors when it's the other way around. And there's always both sides of the spectrum. There always is. And then when people call out that type of bullshit, again, where are the social justice warriors to be found? They're nowhere to be found. Because they are about getting rid of things that they don't like. They are about getting rid of things, especially the females that are in this situation. They want to get rid of what men like and what men are attracted to. That's just the basic issue here. And there shouldn't be a basic issue, because we're guys and we're acting upon our natural instincts here as far as sexual attraction. You got these people that are calling that toxic masculinity, and it's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. So, Microsoft, grow some fucking balls. Stand up and face these motherfuckers head on. Because if you won't, guess what? Your company will be affected, because they're not going to stop. They're never going to be satisfied. They're never, ever going to be complete. Never. They're never happy. They always look for shit to just fuck up. That's their mission. That's just the way it is with them. There's no reasoning with them. There's no talking. There's not even a fucking debate, because they're scared to show up, because they'll get eaten alive, and they know it. It's just stupid that people get offended by what they're not attracted to, and what other people are attracted to. And that's what the issue was. And that's it. Damn shame. Once again, for the benefits of common sense, logic, and gaming, this is the theme, and I'll see you later. Credits.